What is she doing? Dying. Yep, she's dying.
You feel a breath?
Nope.
No, no.
So
Nope.
she's dead.
Yep.
She'll return and she'll tell us what she saw in the afterlife.
Hello everyone, my name is Aericka. Welcome to my channel. And as you can see from the title, we're going to be getting into a spooky horror movie. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the last horror movie I watched on the channel is Long Legs. And honestly, Nicolas Cage did great, but that just wasn't my favorite. And I'm sure a lot of people agreed with that. It just was an interesting format of a movie, and you really got to watch to keep up, or you can easily fall asleep on that movie. And who wants to watch a movie like that? When I watched the trailer months ago, it gave me the impression that they were Mormons. I noticed that Mormons are coming through. They've been like thriving like the last 2 years, right? It just like they came on the scene and they're taking over every single genre there is of entertainment. And I love that for them. But I was looking at the newer horror movies that has come out in the last couple of months or recently, and none of them really caught my eye or sparked interest. But I'm a really big fan of Poltergeist, Paranormal Activity, and most of those movies always have a religious vibe to it, and most of the time it is Catholic. So that's kind of what I'm used to. Now, I don't think this is going to be a paranormal movie. I don't know how twisted this movie is going to get. So I'm curious to see what this movie have to offer. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this movie. Are you a horror fan? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, turn on the bell to be notified when I upload, and yeah, let's just get into this movie.
No, magnums are huge. My sister said her ex-husband had a scary big peen. Elephant trunk. Yep, that's what she would call it.
Who says size doesn't matter? So this is what sparked that conversation?
How has God shown you that the church is true?
Oof.
I don't know, I guess I haven't really
That's a
thought
deep
about
question for me, girl.
You know
But
it's
we're
true.
not gonna get into it in this video.
Are you interested in learning about our Savior, Jesus Christ?
And I have mixed feelings about people trying to convert other people. Like, I get it, but then it also turns me off a bit. Yeah.
Can we get a pic? Oh, of course.
Wait, why?
Do you wear magic underwear? What?
Oh man, they would have got these stompers. At least the girl who did it. I would have caught up to her and got a couple licks in, Mormon or not. I guess that's just coming from someone who found it difficult to stand up for themselves too. But at that age, oh, she would have got them hands if that was me.
I'm Sister
And then they end up at this man's house after that happens to her. It is not her day. I don't even know what this man is about to put them through.
We can't come inside unless another woman is present, but we can stay out here in the doorway if that's fine with you.
It's just for safety. We don't mind the rain.
I mean, I like that they have safety precautions. Like, they were not just allowed in his house all willy-nilly, that another woman have to be present. That settles me a little bit, but it's like, does he have a wife? Where is she at?
My wife is being shy. But the pie is nigh. What is the one true religion?
There isn't one. Just think whatever you resonate with, I feel. That's why it's like, I feel like it's such a personal thing. So a person shouldn't be getting converted unless they want to. They seek out that, in some ways.
When I die, I want to come back as a butterfly just to follow around the people I love.
Oh, that's sweet.
No, I want to ask an awkward, an icky question, an insensitive question.
Well, we won't know if we're comfortable until you ask, so
Fair point.
Yeah.
maybe you just ask.
And I'll be like, where that wife of yours is?
I'm gonna leave here wondering what we missed out on.
I don't know. You a little too enthusiastic.
Mormonism has a controversial history with the misogynist practice of men claiming multiple wives, but I am fascinated by the idea of modern revelation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sketch for sure.
And it was removed from the church not just because it was grotesque or controversial, but just because it wasn't necessary anymore.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Spider-Man,
Voltaire.
right?
How do we know any of it's true?
We know it's true because of how it makes us feel.
Bingo! That's exactly right. It's our personal relationship with God which matters.
Yes.
What's your favorite fast food?
He's making my head spin right now. Because what is this jumping around from topic to topic like this?
I vote Wendy's.
I could support.
Good. Wendy's it is. Yeah. Do you know I've never had a Wendy?
So is he admitting that he doesn't have a wife? That's the topic I would bring up. I'd be like, so where's your wife? Because I'm uncomfortable. And I know they're uncomfortable too. And I get it. Your wife is uncomfortable, but can we meet her, please? Bring her out. And if not, I gotta go. Because,
Do you know what I found?
The
more you know, the less you know.
Yes.
I promise you, the last thing I wanted to do was find the one true religion.
What's with the zoom in? I just feel like I want to back up. Like, let's get this man his space.
Can we meet your wife?
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you.
Of course. Yes.
Let's just politely wrap this and head back.
Yep. Why are you touching it? Why are you touching it? There's no freaking pie. Let's go.
And she is finally ready.
Hi, this is Sister Barnes.
Exactly.
Thank you.
What I was about to say. Something has come up. We gotta go.
Should we leave? No.
Yes. Yes. Get the out of there. But obviously it's not going to be successful because we have an hour and some time. I mean, I wouldn't just leave like that. I would announce myself. Our bikes, our jackets, I need those things back. I would call him back into the living room and I'll be like, hey, so I just got off the phone with the church. Something has come up. We got to go back now. I know this is so sudden. I'm sorry. You have the pamphlet if you need it, the address to the church if you want to come down and talk to us again or talk to the priest, you know, anything like that.
Just try Sister Hall, okay? Or the elder Kenny, just so they know where we are.
It's probably no like real service in the house. I knew the lights were going to go out again. Where are y'all phone flashlights? I wouldn't be walking around nobody's house in the dark. The way he was talking about the ultimate religion and like we not having one. Did you like turn to the dark side? Because that's where you will find a bit more of an instant gratification. Because building a relationship with God just takes time. Do you have the key to your bike? No.
The door won't open.
No.
The front door?
Yeah, the front door won't open again. The deadbolts are on a timer. If you are now regrettably ready to leave, you'll have to exit through the back of my house.
Okay. Can you just show us the way?
Well, can you just unlock the front one, please? We would like to go that way.
It won't open again till morning.
What? So we're trapped into your fun house. Like this is like one of my worst nightmares, to be trapped in somebody's house like this. Definitely with a man.
I have been trying very hard to make it a point not to pressure you, so you shouldn't even feel the need to fabricate a story about someone from your ward calling you to leave. It's perfectly fine. You can leave when you want.
Okay, so where's the exit then?
But when you came inside, I asked if you were okay with the metal in the walls and ceilings. I mean that the metal obstructs cell phone signals, so I do know you didn't take a call, but...
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
It is totally fine for you to leave on your own accord. You never need to feel like you have to make excuses or tell me little white lies.
Okay, thank you for the lesson, sir. Can you show us the exit now?
Do you still believe that my wife is in the next room? Despite all the evidence to the contrary, the scented candle...
No. Since you want us to be blunt and honest, no. So what is this really about? This ain't got to do with God right now. This has everything to do with gut instinct and common sense. And based off of the evidence, no, you do not have a wife in the other room. And you lied to us. Is there not an exit? Is it just like a basement? Oh, he noticed they haven't returned back yet.
You asked me earlier if you should have a preference between the doors. I think you should. Do you want me to help you?
I mean, this is your house, so some type of guidance would be helpful.
Have you ever played the Parker Brothers game, Monopoly?
He's pissing me off, bro. Like, what kind of sick joke is this, man? He'll ask you a deep ass question and then have you on this spiral going back and forth with him, this mental game with him, and then he'll be like, so what's your favorite fast food? What's your favorite color? And then he want to put you back into this freaking deep question and like making you second guess and deep thinking. Like, what is going on right now? What kind of case study are you gathering here? Obviously, it has to do with your belief system.
What do games have to do with us leaving?
Right. Thank you.
Everything. The landlord's game. I need you to have a very basic understanding of iterating, because I'm going to make a very disturbing claim tonight.
Okay.
It will make your stomachs sink a little and your hearts beat faster.
I mean, it's already there, so go ahead. Oh. Run where? There's nowhere to run.
Missionaries are really just salespeople for an organization.
Yeah, like that's why I kind of like about being converted. Like, I think that's just a bit intrusive, a little, you know? Like, I get it because you want to share the message, but knocking door to door like that, it is giving salesman. But I just feel like something like that just should be seeked out or stuff like that, passed down. And even if your family don't believe in that, like, it's just something you should want to do for yourself and find out what works for you, not be converted.
Blonde hair, one was brunette, both dressed similar.
No, never stopped by.
Hey, at least somebody actually looking for him.
There's no God, and we're just horny microscopic ants floating on a rock through space with no divine purpose and no hope to achieve eternal life. Well, that's terrifying too. It is the church and kingdom of God, or it is nothing.
I mean, I don't believe that statement.
My own claim is that all 10,000 verifiable religions that exist in the world today are as artificial as the symbolic church you're currently standing in.
Damn. So is he atheist? Is that what he came to at the end of his study with religion? If that's what works for him. But he could have simply just said he's not interested, you know, but he's also seems like he's very into studying human behavior, you know, psychology and stuff like that. Because in his mind, he was like, well, if so many people around the whole globe are committing themselves to these religions and these beliefs, then how can he play a part in that mind game? Because it's all like brainwash in his head.
And we'd like to leave through the disbelief door and go home now. Right, Sister Barnes?
I need a little bit more time to think.
The only thing that matters right now is what we actually believe.
Right. Because he told y'all, don't bullshit him.
And because I think your rhetoric is thin. Your garage sale board game metaphor is kind of offensive.
It was kind of offensive.
And then you skip over the fact that none of this addresses Islam, as Muslims don't even believe Christ was resurrected.
Yeah. You can't belittle nobody's belief.
One of these guys has a freaking bird head! I don't think that my point of view fits into belief or disbelief.
Right.
I think there's an entire spectrum that your game is neglecting.
Exactly.
Then let's leave through here. Let's be honest and sincere and let God decide what happens next for us.
Thank you for all your mentorship and thank you for letting us leave.
Girl, if you don't get the on, because you don't even know what's behind that door. You don't even know what's going to go on down there. You could tell she come from a loving family. And why aren't y'all cell phone lights on? I know y'all not going to get reception, but at least y'all got battery, right? Thank you.
You'll either have to let us go. Kill us.
Then we'll be meeting our maker.
If anything happens, you take this and you stab him in the neck.
Oh, so she did take
As
it.
fast as you can. It has to be you. He's watching me too closely.
No. What the Well, Mr. Reed, you may not believe in heaven, but they do have very special places for you in the afterlife. And I don't know if that special place would be a threat for him. He would probably love that place. He's probably excited to get there.
The prophet will be dead from consuming the pie. Then you will witness a miracle.
I don't like that.
By the grace of God.
And which God are we speaking of? There's so many out there. You know, so which God are you praising? What is she doing? Dying. Yep, she's dying.
You feel a breath?
Nope.
No.
So she's dead.
Yep.
She'll return and she'll tell us what she saw in the afterlife.
I'm sure everything's fine. I just wondered if they stopped by. No, I'm sorry to say you are the first house caller I've had all day, so.
I'm glad that the churches actually keep up with where their people are going. So there is some level of safety going from door to door like that. It's good to know. Learning things. Hopefully this is a real way that they run things. And it's not just for like, movie sake. He is not having it.
Have you received this booklet?
No, not the freaking
I
booklet.
have not.
She moved.
Yeah, girl, watch y'all back. Definitely, if you got the feeling that she moved, at least you keep an eye on her. Because not everybody gonna see what you see. So if you believe that she moved, you better stick to that. Yeah, she gone. Oh no, is she like right behind you? I can't. That's disgusting. So what do you got to say, homegirl? Girl, get the fuck out of here.
Tell me what you saw.
Something demonic like.
So you must know by now that any of us can leave whenever we want. But why would we want after what we've seen?
What?
It's hot.
I want to leave.
I can show you God. If you're willing to die. Doesn't have to be frightening at all. I'll tell you what's frightening. Not knowing is frightening.
Ignorance is bliss in this kind of instance.
I've been asking myself all night, how is he gonna make killing us our idea?
Right.
You didn't show us a miracle.
Okay, what did I show you?
Something very demonic.
It was a magic trick.
Or yeah, that too.
You've been keeping this woman on the edge of death in order to ask her questions about meaningless hallucinations.
So you're remembering a false correlation with the experience you've just witnessed. But this is happening right now.
Why the f are you gaslighting us right now? You telling us don't bullshit you? You're bullshitting us. Stop.
We're talking about magic underwear.
No. Men like this is sick and it's just like, I'm over it. What is he doing? Birth control? What is he doing?
I'm very sorry. But Sister Barnes, she's a program.
What?
I don't think this is a microchip.
Oh.
Okay.
I think it's a contraceptive.
Right.
It feels like you're improvising, trying to convince me of a simulation theory that's not sticking. Am I right?
Yeah.
I think you switched the bodies.
Ooh.
I just haven't figured out how yet.
That's how she moved earlier.
The woman wasn't in the same position as before. It was similar,
Trust that
but
instinct.
it was not the exact same. Maybe she was trying to tell us that the miracle wasn't real.
Okay. Oh. The floor. Girl, watch your back. He might just slit your throat because you found out the truth.
There would have to be a dead body down there if you're right.
Correct.
And he wants you to go check it out?
Because I want to know the truth. And because the only way out is through.
Yep.
Don't go into that cellar. Unless you are prepared to discover the one true religion.
Well, it's either I go in there and find out or I stay here and die. So I have no choice but to move forward. Is that her bike chain or her bike lock? Is he meeting you on the other side? Oh no. I am not gonna cry. This is so sad.
You figured it out yet?
That you're a sick bastard who's trying to prove this sick point?
What is the one true religion?
You, yourself. It's whatever you believe personally, I think.
Do you want me to believe the one true religion is control?
Ah.
Religion is just a system of control.
Depending on how you use it, but yeah, they did use it for that.
You're absolutely right. She did go off book. The question is, why do you all let me?
Fear.
They even dictate the garments you wear under your clothes. Your magic underwear.
I mean, I don't think that was like the end all be all, but oh, fudge. You forget this is a fun house. There's so many trap doors and timers and all kind of things going on. I felt that shit. Like, oh my god. What the fuck is he doing? And now he have the fucking audacity to cry? You are still alive. I hope you both survive this. I really do. Yeah. It's crazy how she knew to look there. Hell yeah, and those books that he said that people are gonna write about, yeah. Yeah, girl, you write about this freaking experience. That was a very interesting concept of a movie. I did not think that they were gonna take it there. I didn't know where they were gonna go with it. I knew he was gonna be a creep. I just didn't know how creepy he was gonna get. It's the stereotypical trope, you know, the man collecting women in his basement doing crazy weird shit. I do like the preface of it, how it gets you thinking, but from someone who struggled with their belief system and just going on my own personal journey with that, I've just come to realize that whatever you believe is going to be your reality. So if you don't think this is real, then it won't be real. But if you do think it's real, then it will be real. That's why they try to teach us now having a positive mindset and why that's important. Because if you go into things positive and putting your best foot forward, you may not be guaranteed the outcome that you wanted, but you can leave that opportunity learning something from it and learning something about yourself. So it just really just depends on your mindset and your belief system, because that's where it all begins and ends. So your one true religion, I feel like, is you. Like, what do you believe is true for you? What do you want for your life or yourself? It doesn't matter how we were raised and what we were trained to believe, pretty much, because he did cover a very vital point that a lot of us live our life based off the belief systems that we grew up on, but a lot of us don't do the work and figure out if those belief systems match our life today. And if we do, it has to be something tragic, you know, for us to be like, no, I don't go to the church anymore, or no, I don't do this anymore because, you know, something tragic happened. But it's just like, if we really just take our time to really figure ourselves out, I think we would figure out that some of those belief systems just don't work for us. And the way our family have chosen to live may not be something that's meant for us, but you know, it take you doing that work to figure that out. There's enough room for everybody. I don't think if you do follow a specific religion that it's bad or anything. Like, that's just, if that's what you resonate with. But you do have to ask yourself, is it because this is what I'm taught, or do I truly believe that what I'm committing myself to believing is resonating with who I am as a person? Because not everything is meant for everybody. So that's why I kind of had a hard time with the whole converting thing. Somehow, some way, you're going to learn about some type of church somewhere, no matter what the religion is. But I feel like it's up to the person to figure out if that religion is for them or not. You just have to find which one is for you. And it doesn't have to be the one that your family believe in and have committed themselves to. Religion, that's a big commitment. It's not just physical. It's not just going to church and donating and giving back. It's way deeper than that. And I do believe that people need to go on their own spiritual journey to find what connects to their spirit, because that's what we're doing. We're connecting with spirits. And if you believe in that, and if you don't, that's up to you, you know, because you're living your own life. But to try to convert people or try to force your belief system on people, I don't think that's constructive or positive, because then when something goes wrong or that person just realizes that they felt pressured into this, then they're going to completely hate the whole idea of, you know, religion or following Christ or some type of higher, you know, belief. Like, they're going to be totally against that and become atheists or go the other way, you know, because of how shisty the churches can be. But I'm going to end that conversation here. Again, I believe there's room for everybody. And I just truly believe that you have to find that for yourself. And that's the only way you're going to find success or the true religion, is if you're following one that resonate with you and your lifestyle and the lifestyle you want to live. Well, that's the end of my TED Talk. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, as long as we're all being respectful in the comments. I'm open for constructive conversation, but you know, I'm not here to bash anybody or try to leave anybody out, you know. But yeah, let's be respectful in the comments if you do leave a comment. But if not, it's cool. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the little bell to be notified when I upload. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye.